Hello guys, Elliot here and welcome to Formula 1 2016. This is a game that I've wanted to buy for ages and finally I've got it, and I'm going to do a career mode on it. This is going to be a series, and here I'm just going through my name and my details for F1, which you usually do. I would go for number 19, but I think Felipe Massa has that, so I went for 18, and then I knew what team I was going to do straight away, and that was Renault, because they're not the best team in Formula 1. I didn't want to go for a high team like Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari. So yeah, and this is the settings that I'm going to do. So hopefully this series is going to be a real good series and you like it. Oh, and I'm sitting down at my desk for the first time. Oh no, we got someone here.
Hi, I'm Emma Jenkins. I'm a specialist in contract law and I've been brought in to work as your agent. I'll be working to get you the best deal in the boardroom, which means you need to do the best possible job out there on the circuit. When you get new contract offers, either from new teams or an amendment to your existing offer, it'll come through me. I'll also keep you up to date on discussions behind the scenes to change your terms, or any specific goals that the team has set for you. If a contract offer does come through, I'll present to you the available offers and then you can make the call. I assume that all sounds fine. Well then, good luck this season, and I'll catch you later.
Well, thanks for that, Emma. Oh, dear Elliot, welcome to Renault Sport Formula 1 team. We are delighted to have you on board and look forward to working closely with you over the upcoming seasons. You will start as our second driver alongside your teammate Kevin Magnussen. We expect you to work together to help develop the car and the team as quickly as possible. Now let's get out there and win some points. Kind regards, team management. Well, we've been brought into F1 straight away. This is a bit weird for me. I am a good F1 fan, but I haven't really got the games much. I did have 2015, but I didn't really play it as much. And here we are just doing Friday practice, and it's the circuit. I can't remember the exact name. I'll get it in the next episode. What you have to do here is you have to go through the little boxes that are on the track to perfect it. Basic track accumulation. That's it. Accumulation, whatever you call it. You have to go through the blue boxes, as you can see, and it basically gets the purple ones are the expert. Green, it means you've done it, but it's not expert. And what you get out of this is resource points. Now we're doing qualifying pace, just to see what the qualifying pace is, as I'm on the super soft tyres, and I've got to beat 21st, which I have managed to do, and that was the end of practice. Oh, someone else, and let's listen.
Hi. Good to meet you at last. My name's Chris, and I'll be working with you as your Chief of Vehicle Development. It'll be my job to get your feedback as a driver and to direct our upgrade design in the areas that you feel are most lacking. At each Grand Prix, we can run a series of practice programs and log the performance of the car as you drive it at its limit. This gives us data that we can utilize to develop various performance improvements. In order for me to know which upgrades to prioritize, I'll need you to select a development area that you'd like us to focus on. And you can do that in the R&D section of your laptop. Anyway, that's all for now, but I'll keep you up to date, okay? I'll see you soon.
Well, thanks for that. So basically, he's the mechanical person. You basically have to get the resource points, which are from the practice sessions and other races as well. And you basically use these resource points to upgrade the car, if you didn't know. And yep, oh, new rival.
Hey, looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
We will sure do that, Emma. Oh, our rival is Kevin Magnussen, our teammate. So that's going to be quite interesting.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
So our objective is to come 17th and beat Magnussen.
For the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly.
So here we are, just setting up the car for qualifying. I'm going to go out on the super soft compound, and the preset I'm going to use is maximum downforce, which makes the car go faster obviously. This is one-shot qualifying where you only get one attempt at it. It's not proper qualifying or short qualifying where you actually can go out for many laps and have different time limits. And we are setting off right now in Rich Mix with the DRS straight away, and let's see what time we can get. We come around the first corner, and the first corner's quite decent. We're just behind Lewis Hamilton, but as the power of the Mercedes, they can just power away easily. And as you can see, I'm long gone, and it actually says what I am in the corner. I'm currently 20th. Oh no, gone up to 17th. It's going all over the place. But us in the Renault, I'm not expecting to get anything good. We come around the final corner, and it's 21st place, and that is really poor. So 21st place for the Australian Grand Prix, and it's not good at all.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
So our objectives have obviously finished, I think it was 17th or above, and beat Kevin Magnussen. Let's get into the Australian Grand Prix.
They say that even a second is an eternity in Formula One, so going 4 winter months with no racing at all has seemed a very long time indeed. We're back though in Melbourne, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996.
Now here I am on the starting line just before the race. My strategy is the super softs, then having 2 soft tyres. I'm doing a 2-stop, and let's get on. 5 red lights to start the Australian Grand Prix, and away we go. It's a decent start. I pull away from Nasser, who's in the Sauber, still 21st. I come up on the inside, I'm shaking out a bit. Cars are getting close together, and I've got cut across, but look at the positions I've gained. Nothing has been illegal about that. I've moved up into 40th, but I've gone off the track here. What an immense start this is. I've gone off the track. Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso pulls away. Ericsson is on my tail. I tried to catch up to Sainz with heavy braking, but Sainz has just pulled away because he's too fast for me. And it's a decent start, actually a brilliant start. 21st place up to 14th, and that is a superb start, especially in the Renault for this Australian Grand Prix. And I get Sainz, we come up and we get Sainz straight away. Oh, look at this. We go up later on to lap 1, we cut up across, and we are now in 9th place. I get a collision with Alonso because I went off the track. It was pretty poor from me then, but whatever you've got to do to get into those points, and I've got the points. But Nico Hulkenberg, comes up on my right. He tries to get past me on the turn. I managed to cut him out, and we pull away onto and now we're on lap 2, and we see Button coming up behind us. And what's Jensen going to do? I try to pull away as quick as I can, but in the Renault, I've even gone to Rich Mix, but in the Renault, you're not that fast. It's the 3rd worst, I think, or 2nd, I'm not sure. But Button's right up on my tail. Can we hold him off? He's trying to do the overtake, but we managed to brake heavy again, and we managed to get away from Button. So we're holding our own here in this Renault, trying as hard as we can to stay in these points, but it's going to be a big task in this Renault. And we cut up to lap 3 here, and Button is still on our tail. Bottas is completely away. We can't catch Valtteri Bottas, but Button comes here, and I'm going to the left hand side. He gets me. Oh, but it's close, and I made contact with Button, and he's gone off, and I feel real bad about that. Button has gone, but there's no warning for me whatsoever. I feel as if I did go in early, and it looks like Button's race is over because of me. Lap 4 now, and Romain Grosjean is trying to overtake us. This is the speed of the Renault, everyone can catch you. Grosjean gets us, there's a bit of contact on the back of Grosjean's car, and we're still trying. We managed to get Grosjean, no, do we? No, we don't. And Hulkenberg's come at us now, and we're trying to get back to Grosjean. There's contact again. This race is very dirty. Grosjean comes past us. I go past him on the outside, and managed to get Grosjean leading into lap 5. and that is brilliant by me, I think, because the pace on the Renault is not good, as I've said before. Grosjean came in, I've braked hard, and I managed to get past Grosjean, and I'm just trying to pull away. I managed to get DRS as well, which will help me on this main straight, and we managed to get completely clear of Grosjean. Lap 5 now, excuse me, and Grosjean is still trying to come up to me. Grosjean gets past me. Oh, there's a yellow flag as well. There was contact. I don't believe I was involved in any of that. And Carlos Sainz is out of the race. It must have been a collision between him and Nico Hülkenberg, because I had nothing to do with that. I was focused on Grosjean, who I indeed take past, indeed take past. I'm not good at this commentary, guys, but I thought it was a good idea to pre-record it and commentate on this race. Lap 6 now. Romain Grosjean is trying to overtake me still. He finally gets me, and Grosjean looks like he's just pulling away from us. Or is he? Yes, he is. I went over that corner pretty badly. I cut the corner by accident, and Grosjean is able to pull away from us, as you can see. Now Nico Hülkenberg's trying to get us. He's managed to get us. Clip me. Hülkenberg's clipped me round the right of my car. He's coming on the left. I'm on the right. I've tried cutting in. Hülkenberg's clipped me, and there you go. I've still managed to get in front. Lewis Hamilton is out of the race now. That is a shock. I think it was an engine failure from Hamilton, and as you can see, we are coming up to Hamilton's car right now, which is off on there. It must have been an engine failure because he pulled off to the side. Doesn't look anything serious, and we overtake Lewis Hamilton's car right there. It's a shame for Lewis. He would have probably gone on to win this Grand Prix, but what can you do? Mistakes happen in Formula 1. And here we come on to the end of this, the 8th lap, and the end of our tyre stint on the Super Softs. We come in, and this is a new feature on F1 where you have to actually time your speed going into the pits. It's very difficult. I was still trying to get used to it, and we come into the pits here. Hopefully we can get a decent start, and we can go straight back out. We've come in and we put on the soft tyres, which will be our first stint on, and we will have another stint, 2.4 seconds, which isn't too bad on these tyres. And let's hope we can try and get back in those points, because we're still in 13th place, which is a decent position, and I'm actually very proud of that position, especially in the Renault, since we started in 21st place. But I come wide here. I come wide off the track, and this could be bad as the cars behind me can make ground. But I see Hülkenberg goes past Gutierrez, and that seems that he's going in the pits, which he has, and I managed to gain a position because Gutierrez went in a lap later. So I'm back up into 12th place, still trying to chase Hülkenberg, and here my teammate Kevin Magnussen is in the pits, so that will get me some rivalry points, getting past Kevin Magnussen here, which is very good for me and very good for the Renault team, which can make us get more resource points to develop our car. Lap 12 now, and more people are in the pits. I managed to overtake Hülkenberg, who's gone on the medium tyres. I've stayed on the softs, and that means I'm in the points, and this is where I want to stay here. I want to just get at least a point, which is 10th place, but as you can see on lap 18, Nico Hülkenberg will just not give up, and he overtakes up. I've tried to go in on the inside. Hülkenberg's too fast in the Force India, and Hülkenberg's just pulled away. Lap 18, I come in for my second stint of soft tyres here, and hopefully this can be a decent stop as well. I don't get held up in the pits. Second tyres, 2.4 seconds. Kimi Räikkönen's out the race now. All the big leaders are coming out the race, and it's only positive for me because I get the points that from their lost positions, so it benefits me. I know it's quite sad for them drivers, but what can you do when I'm in a slow car and I'm trying to perform as best as I can? Lap 19 now, and we come up to Kimi Räikkönen's car, and he's still on the track, and he must have crashed out with someone. I don't know exactly what happened, but coming to the end of lap 19 now, Kevin Magnussen is in the pits again, so I'll overtake him, and I'm back up into 10th. I'm back up in the points again, which is really good for me again, and I get the resource points for being Magnussen in the rivalry, and yep, this is good. But Kevin Magnussen, he's actually come and caught me up, and the two Renaults are fighting for it now. Magnussen overtakes me. I've gone on the inside again. I get caught every time. That doesn't work whatsoever, and Magnussen's able to pull away. lap 23 now. It's getting close to the end of the race. I managed to stay with Magnussen. I've clipped him, but it wasn't a major clip. It didn't really do anything, and I've got Magnussen. Magnussen crashes into the back of me now, and he's managed to overtake me back into 10th place. And this is a great race between the two Renaults here, the two banana cars. And I've managed to overtake Magnussen again, who's gone off wide on the track, and that's benefited me to overtake Kevin Magnussen. He's trying to come back up at me, trying to overtake me again, but I'm not having it, and I managed to hold off Magnussen. Next thing you know, the blue cars are coming past. Rosberg's already gone, who's in the lead. I've had to let Vettel through, and that means my race is going to finish a lap early. All I've got to do now is try and stay in the points. Vettel's long gone, but here you go. Felipe Massa catches up to me in the Williams. He easily overtakes me. Nothing I can do about it. And Massa is able to pull away from this. And a blue flag is behind us again. I'm coming up to Massa right now. Massa's trying to pull away, and I think he's going to do it. I've gone into the left, broke hard. Massa's come over, and we've both gone off. This is bad. I honestly don't think, no, that was my fault, as Massa came in. He saw me coming on the mirrors, but he still went right. There was nowhere I could go, because Massa cut me up, and he's gone. But Massa's still in this race. Verstappen's overtook me. Massa's trying to take me now. I've managed to break in hard again, trying my best not to clip him, and I've managed to get through there cleanly. This is an intense race in the last 2 laps for me. Massa's still trying to get me. He's managed it though, and there's nothing I can do about that again. And Massa, with that Williams power early in this career mode, he's managed to pull away, and that's my race over for the points. I can't get any points now. Massa's just too quick. He's finally got me, no matter how much I tried to defend that. Felipe Massa in the Williams is just too quick. We come on to the last lap now, and Nico Rosberg is your race winner, excuse me. I've turned into Jonathan Ross. We come up to the final corner. Alonso's still trying to get me, but it's a P11 finish. I'm very proud of that.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today.
So there you have it, a P11. I am very proud of that performance, as we started in 21st place. I know it's not any points whatsoever, but it's a brilliant start in this little Renault that I have, and hopefully things can only get better. Here we get some resource points for our race. We managed to get all these, and let's have a look at the rivalry. Magnussen is leading this rivalry, even though I beat him in positions. He still got the fastest sectors, the fastest times. He got more things in this rivalry, and yep, there's nothing I can do, and that's it really. That's my first race done in Melbourne. All I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. It's been a bitch to edit, but if you do like and subscribe, I will really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and goodbye.